I'm here, Succum 23, joining before My First Two Loves, Chapter 51, Option B. Now, playing as Ava. 2 days ago, high school definitely did not go as planned for me. As a freshman, I daydreamed about finding the perfect boyfriend, going to the same college as him, and living happily ever after. Looking back on it now, all I can do is laugh. Oh, young Ava. So much for that. A lot changes in a year. But at least I had my future to look forward to. College campuses to visit. As I look in the sights of my dream college, I expected to feel refreshed, amazed. This was a brand new future. Where could I start all over? Right? But in reality, I mostly felt lost. Hey there, you new here? Yeah, I'm trying to find the tour group at the student union. Oh my god, you're touring? I can tell you everything you need to know, especially about Greek life. You should totally rush. You look like you'd be the perfect fit for my sorority. And there it was, the box the other people kept shoving me into. Popular boy, crazy girl, cheer, captain, mean streak. I don't know if that's my thing. So, what is... photography? The reality was, I didn't know, but it felt like the closest truth. Well, sure, you could major in that, but what are you gonna really do with it, you know? She laughed, and clearly I was supposed to laugh along. I gripped my pamphlet tighter. Well, college was gonna be like high school all over again, right? Well, this has been really helpful. I think I'm gonna go take a look around. Okay, college student union is on the west side of the campus, by the way. Sure. Thanks. But after that, I wasn't sure I wanted to go on the tour at all. Was I really going to go to college because I wanted to, or was it because everyone expected me to, and I was scared to explore other options? As I turned to go, maybe back to my car, maybe all the way back to Eastbridge, I saw a familiar face. Hey, Ava? Bela, are you touring too? Sure am. Are you here by yourself? Emma was supposed to come. She flaked. The truth was, Emma was too busy hanging out with Mason to give me the time of day. It wasn't new, but after the last few weeks, well, I'd hoped things would be different. I took a deep breath, looked down at my map in my hands. Where are you headed? I was going to take the tour, but maybe we could check out the food court or the library. Maybe we should sit down or something. You seem a little stressed. That obvious, huh? She pointed to a shady tree off the path, and we settled down in the grass beneath it together. Hey, maybe I'm overstepping here, but is something wrong? I'm wondering if this isn't right for me, but it needs to be. Bela gave my hand a squeeze, and my heart flipped. What do you mean, it needs to be? I need to get out of Eastridge. There's just so much history. Here, I could start fresh. No reputation. Bela and I fell silent, watching college students rush to class. They looked so put together, and yet they're not. Like they knew exactly who they were and where they were going, and yet they don't. Does this have anything to do with Emma? My whole body froze. Suddenly my hands clammed up, like I was standing before the crowd at my very first cheer recital. Why would it have anything to do with Emma? Because you're clearly crushing on her. Emma's taken twice over. She's got enough suitors to star on a reality TV show. I'm not touching the situation with a 10-foot pole. If you say so. Are you only into girls, too? Or guys? The answer ripped out of me before I could stop it. I just wanted anyone to know. Girls, just girls. And you're the first person I've told. Really? Why? I'm terrified of people knowing. What if they stop inviting me to places? And what if they don't want to see me anymore? I know Eastridge isn't exactly a progressive mecca, but I think you're underestimating how cool people will be. What do you mean? Well, I'm gay, and I get minimum grief. You are? Yep, high five, lesbian solidarity. Solidarity, excuse me. She held her hand out, and a bit stunned, I high-fived her as requested. Are you, like, out? Do people know? I've been out since 5th grade. Had a huge crush on Marcy Willingham. Totally destroyed me when she moved that year. Everybody knew. Also, I'm a terrible liar. Actually, sometimes I'm too good of one, actually. How long have you been keeping the secret? Ever since I realized I was in love with my best friend. What happened? That night at the party with Emma came crashing back into my mind. How I'd felt when she walked through the door. What I'd been missing, like dating Mason when she was the one I wanted. Oh, just a diamond choice, I don't know. Okay, nice outfit, by the way, self. When I look back at the sleepovers, the cheer trips, the drives to school in the morning, I can see it. But I didn't truly know how much I loved Emma until that party. When she walked through the door, it felt like every person in the room had their eyes on her. Technically, they did. I couldn't tell if I was stunned or at how gorgeous she was or just jealous. You look like you've been having a good time. Also, she was drunk, if you remember correctly. I hugged her. All of a sudden, I felt overwhelmed. This was our senior year. I had a boyfriend, and it was only a matter of time before she knew too. This was probably one of our last moments before she was lost to me forever. I felt tears sting my eyes. But there were so many people around. In the end, I pulled back and looked right in her eyes, and all that came out was, "You're my favorite person. I love you." Well, at least she kinda, in a way, confessed it. I don't remember how she responded, and I don't know exactly what I meant either. And before I could explain, "Okay, but I think you need to lie down." At night, Emma and Mason kissed. I hadn't meant to get that drunk. But when I saw them together, I needed an out. I wanted Mason to spend time with me, not her. I clung to his shirt as he lowered me into the bed. Sometimes it was nice to feel taken care of. Mason was safe. Mason could take care of me, even if he didn't love me. Don't go. Stay with me. Stay with me. He gently detached my hands, and I laid them on the bed. It's a party, Ava. Someone has to host. You just want to talk to Emma. I know what you're doing. You just want me up here so you don't have to look over your shoulder. That's not true, Ava, and I want to fight with you. If you don't want to fight, then don't look at my best friend up and down in front of me. I didn't. I'm not going to do this with you right now. You're drunk. Fine, go. I turned over in my bed and pulled a pillow over my face. I could hear Mason shut the door on his way out. And the rest of the night passed in a blur. I remember going downstairs, seeing Mason and Emma talking. I busied myself with pouring my friends drinks, and whenever I gave them one, I set one aside for myself too. Oof. The next thing I could remember was watching the video of my best friend and boyfriend kissing each other. I just thought you should know. It seemed so real. Shut up, Lauren. It's just a game though, right? I stared at the right screen of Lauren's phone, horrified. Shut up, Lauren. Tearing Emma down won't make you vice captain. I have more loyalty than that. Your best friend doesn't. I swear to God, I want to kill this woman. I did you a favor. You should thank me. Get out of my way. As I stormed down the stairs, even as my rage boiled up, I tried to talk myself out of it. It was just a game, wasn't it? Neither of them meant it right. Where are they? Ava, maybe take a breather first. No. They're in the backyard. Iris! God damn it, Iris. I was angry the Mason had cast me aside, but it hurt even more that Emma had betrayed me. I always steeled myself for some fact that she'd pick someone besides me, but I'd always found solace in the fact that I'd always have her as a friend. Even if she was dating someone else, I could always at least have her by my side, confide in her, and maybe I could be content with that. But now, it didn't seem like she even wanted that from me. Close to tears, I found them across the yard. I wiped my eyes and felt my armor click into place. It's just that I've been thinking about things lately, and seeing you here tonight, Mason, what are you trying to say? It was the worst thing I could possibly hear. Once Emma knew Mason was into her, I couldn't stand a chance. Just a game, right? Walk away. I couldn't stop myself from stepping forward and exploding at them. What the hell, Mason? Because all I could do was focus on Mason. If I looked at him, I'd break. This whole time we've been dating, I felt on guard. I thought if I took my eyes off you for a minute, something like this would happen. And it looks like I was right. I don't remember the exact details of the conversation anymore, but I remember how it ended. Deep down, this is about Emma, isn't it? It's always been. This has nothing to do with her. I'm done with this, Ava. I'm going home. Fine, run away. And then my scapegoat was gone. He'd walked, and all that was left was for me to confront was Emma. We couldn't come back from this, and so I said what I needed. And you, Emma? We're done. I turned my back before I could see her face or change my mind. It didn't matter how I felt, she humiliated me. She was my best friend, vice captain, my closest confidant, and she just picked my boyfriend instead of me. Yeah, we'll go with that. And that's what happened. Jeez, I heard rumors, but I rubbed a hand over my face. It was so embarrassing. I couldn't believe I'd let it happen. I just want to be with someone who drives me crazy the way she does, but who feels the same way about me. You can be. You gotta stop pining about Emma Price. Even I can see that girl's all over the place. You deserve to be someone who puts you first. For a moment, the opportunity was there. For the first time, I realized I had options. No shit, really. Baylet, you have a point. You're right. I promise I'll think about it. She was looking at me with such warmth and compassion. What if I reached out and took her hand? What if we kissed? And this is how quickly people move on, Jesus Christ. But I couldn't do that. What if she rejected me? What if she told everyone before I was ready? What if I could still convince Emma to be with me? The cringe is real. This book is real. Oh, I love each and every one of you. I want y'all to know that. It's really the only reason I'm reading this garbage at this point. Thank you all for watching, though. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And down in the description below, links to social media, Discord, if you'd like to support me and my content. Without further ado, catch you all later. Peace.